Match week was overwhelming for me like it is for so many other people. And remember, you can find success no matter what happens on match day.
I'm a plastic surgery fellow or resident. I did general surgery before this, so I'm a board certified general surgeon. When I matched out of medical school, I actually matched at my number 2 choice on match day. I was initially very nervous about it. I didn't know how to feel about it. It wasn't the same geographical location where my number 1 choice was. And it ended up working out just fine. I loved living in South Florida and I would do it again.
I'm a vascular surgeon. I did a couples match. We got our 3rd choice. The couples part didn't work out. She matched anesthesia. So no complaints. My co-residents are still all my best friends. I met my wife and I couldn't be happier.
I'm an interventional gastroenterologist, but I'm also the chief medical officer of the endoscopy business of Medtronic. I did not match at my top choice for advanced fellowship. So the people who ended up matching at the places that I thought I wanted to be at, those places had massive changes in faculty before we actually started our year. And so they didn't actually get to train under the mentors that they thought that they would want to train under. And I ended up being able to acquire some awesome mentors where I trained that ultimately changed the course of my career. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise.
I'm a pediatrician working in the emergency room. I matched my number 3. The day of match, I was super excited, but did have some mixed emotions just because I didn't get into my number 1 and number 2. But ultimately, residency was such a great experience. I had some awesome attendings. It was an awesome program. And I met some of my best friends in residency too. And so the people are what make it. Looking back, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm a PGY-8 spine fellow and I have 4 months left of my training. Match day was one of the most memorable days of my entire life, and I was really lucky to match in my top choice. I also know several people in neurosurgery that did not match their first time around, and those happen to be some of the best surgeons I have ever met and now are some of my closest friends. Not matching can be a bummer, and yes, it's possibly a setback, but it's just an opportunity to grow. Regardless, you are still a doctor and you will have an opportunity available for you. My last piece of advice is make the most of this day. I promise you, you will remember this day for the rest of your life.
I matched in neurosurgery and I am now a minimally invasive complex spine surgeon. Ended up matching my first choice in neurosurgery. It was very operative heavy and I knew I'd become a very good surgeon by being there.
Friendly gastroenterologist, and I did match my first choice, but I didn't get accepted to medical school the first time around. None of that matters. I'm still doing exactly what I wanted to do all along. So good luck and keep going.